Whether you're just typing your first line of code or you are a developer looking to scale your systems, there is one question that is always coming up. Which language is worth your time in 2026 and in AI era? You have probably seen the headlines claiming that AI is taking over junior developer jobs or replacing their work entirely. It's a common narrative that companies are no longer hiring at the entry level and are only searching for senior talent. In this video, we are diving into the top programming languages to learn in 2026, essential for junior developers or anyone looking to level up their skills. We will explore exactly what the current job market is demanding, how AI is shifting the landscape of software engineering, and which languages are truly opening doors to new opportunities. Now, let's break down what is exactly happening. By looking at the facts and figures from the data we have, we can find a clear direction and a specific list of languages to help you land a job faster. Now, $1 million question. Have junior developer jobs vanished? Well, the answer is a big no. Even though the last few years were rough and we often hear big statements from investors and influencers claiming that AI will replace developers or already has. And despite the news of mass layoffs at big tech giants, that is not the whole picture. While those headlines might be partially true, they do not represent the entire fact. After the post-pandemic hiring surge and the subsequent correction, we began seeing a real turning point in the second half of 2025. According to the data from Indeed's hiring lab, while the market became more selective, hiring for software roles began to stabilize and show signs of an upward trend. Furthermore, recent industry analysis from HackerEarth indicates that companies are shifting their strategy. Instead of cutting rules, they are aggressively looking for AI-ready juniors. In fact, reports show that demand for specialized entry-level talent, those who can work alongside AI tools, actually saw a significant jump of nearly 50% in 2025 compared to the previous year. The jobs haven't disappeared, they have simply evolved. While headlines focus on 2023 and 2024 layoffs, Indeed's 2026 report shows we have reached a stabilization point. CompTIA actually tracked a 5.3% jump in new posting last year, with over 200,000 net new rules added in a single month. The market isn't dead, it's just becoming more selective. Now let's shift gears and talk about the big question everyone is asking. Which programming language should you learn in 2026 if you want it to truly matter? Let's start with Python, which is also called the Swiss Army knife of coding. And the reason why I am recommending Python is because Python has a massive demand across multiple fields. Python isn't just one thing, it's everywhere. In AI, machine learning, backend, automation, data, scripting, and more. Also, it has a huge ecosystem. Libraries like TensorFlow, PyTorch, NumPy, and Pandas make it easy to build real things fast. Python is also beginner friendly and powerful. You can learn the basics quickly, then build complex projects faster than many other languages. By learning Python, you will be able to do AI and machine learning, data analysis and science, backend APIs and web services, and automation and scripting. Python still has a huge job market. According to the Stack Overflow of 2025 developer survey, Python usage continues to rise, with around 58% of developers reporting they use Python regularly, showing steady growth compared to previous years. The second language I recommend is JavaScript and TypeScript, which is also called Web Powers DU or two big brothers in web. The reason why we recommend them is because JavaScript runs everywhere, in the browser you're using, on the server with Node.js, and also in mobile frameworks like React Native. JavaScript has full stack capabilities. When combined with TypeScript, they can build scalable and maintainable apps. It has a massive job market from startups to big techs. Web rules always require these skills. JavaScript and TypeScript are used for front end client apps, full stack, backend servers, and progressive and mobile web applications. The job market is also huge for these two languages. According to the Stack Overflow's 2025 survey, it shows JavaScript as the most widely used language. Almost 66% of the users are using JavaScript, and TypeScript climbing rapidly as teams adopt it for larger projects. The third language which I am recommending today, they are Java and C Sharp, which are also called enterprise powerhouses. The reason why I recommend them is because they are large and stable legacy market. Big companies still run most backend system on these languages. They have high enterprise demand, especially for finance, e-commerce, and large-scale systems. Also, Java has a strong typing and structure, which is a good training if you want deep understanding and solid engineering fundamentals. These languages are used for backend systems, enterprise applications, Android, ecosystems, and microservices and cloud services. The job market is also huge for these two languages. According to the usage surveys, Java still maintains 29% adoption, while C Sharp stays near 28%, both significant in the professional world. The next language which I am recommending is SQL, which is also a database language, and it is the data language everyone needs. The reason why I recommend this language is because it is universally required. Almost every app interacts with data, and SQL is your language to use. It has an instant practical return, which means you don't need to be an expert to become valuable. Reading and writing queries make you job ready. It also boosts project realism. Knowing SQL lets you build real database powered projects instead of toy apps. It's used for databases, backend services, data analysis, and reporting. As far as job market goes for SQL, in the 2025 Stack Overflow survey, SQL ranked around 59% of usage, showing it's still one of the most widely used languages globally. Now, if you're looking for bonus specs for specialized paths, the other language I am recommending is Go or Golang, which is a fast-growing language in back-end, cloud, and infrastructure systems, and it is loved for concurrency and simplicity. The next language is Rust, which brings safety and performance for the systems. It is a fast-growing and loved language among many developers. It is good for performance critical systems like gaming, operating system tools, and blockchain. Moving to the mobile languages, for iOS development, the language is Swift, which most of the development for the iOS system is happening in this language. And for Android apps, Kotlin is the app. But just keep in mind, these two languages are not mandatory for every path. But if you have a niche focus on mobile and systems and also the cloud, they are worth exploring. But let's be clear, learning a single programming language won't guarantee you a job. Most rules today expect you to know more than one language, be familiar with various frameworks and tools, and most importantly, demonstrate your problem-solving skills throughout real-world projects. And here is the catch. Do companies still hire junior developers? The answer is a big yes, but the bar has definitely shifted. In the past, basic syntax might have been enough. Today, that's just the entry fee. In this new era of engineering, companies don't want syntax translators who copy-paste from AI without understanding the system. To survive in 2026 market, you must transition from a coder to an engineer who understands the science of the code. AI is a tool, not the replacement. The most successful engineers use artificial intelligence to handle the grunt work, but take full responsibility for code auditing and rest. You must be the one to verify that the AI generated code is secure, scalable, and correct. And lastly, if you like our video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.